Ko Lowry te Monga, ko Wellington Harbour te Moana, ko Endeavour te Waka, ko Ordovices toku iwi, ko England toku hapu, no Aotearoa aho, ko Jason ra ko Jane o ko Matua, ko Linda ra ko Graham o ko Tipuna, ko Samantha toko ino. What do you call a magician? A guy in a snazzy tux and bow tie? More or less. Or maybe a guy in a bunny suit that has funny catchphrases? Maybe not. Well, Harry Houdini is what I call a real magician. Not a lot is known about his life, but after this speech, you will know what an amazing magician Houdini really was. Houdini was born in Hungary on March the 24th, 1874. When Houdini was 4, his family sailed to America and bought a small house in Appleton, Wisconsin. When Houdini was 9, he was a very talented trapeze artist named Harry, Prince of the Air. He was also a champion cross-country runner. Houdini started his magic career with card tricks, which he performed in small theatres. In 1893, while performing with his brother Dash at Coney Island, Harry met the love of his life, Bess Rayner. She and Houdini soon married, and Bess became his new stage assistant. But Houdini's big streak of success came in 1899 when he met manager Martin Beck, who was extremely impressed after seeing Houdini perform one of his handcuff acts. In his handcuff acts, Houdini would invite police officers to bring out their best handcuffs and put them on him. Houdini said he could escape from anything, and he did. Martin Beck advised Houdini to focus on escape acts. Martin Beck was either a psychic or just a really smart guy, because Houdini took his word and soon he was touring around the whole of Europe. Houdini performed hundreds of different magic tricks, but his 3 most famous magic tricks were the Chinese water torture cell, the milk can escape, and the mirror challenge. In the Chinese water torture cell, In the Chinese water torture cell, Houdini was chained up, hung upside down, and lowered into a container filled with water, when Houdini would miraculously escape in just under 4 minutes. The milk can escape was where Houdini was handcuffed and sealed inside a really big milk can, which was again filled with water. Finally, the mirror challenge. The mirror challenge was Houdini's most challenging act. Houdini was locked up in a pair of handcuffs that a blacksmith had spent 5 years making. Houdini then went behind a curtain and spent 3 hours trying to escape. Finally, Houdini came out on stage and said that he couldn't escape. Bess then came on stage and gave Houdini a kiss. It is said that Bess had somehow got hold of the key to the handcuffs and put it in her mouth, so that when she kissed Houdini, she was basically just giving him the key. Houdini then returned behind the curtain and appeared 70 minutes later with his hands free from the handcuffs. Some of the reasons why Houdini was able to perform these kinds of tricks were he could untie knots with his feet, dislocate his shoulders whenever he wanted to, he was ambidextrous, and he could regurgitate keys, which means he could swallow a small key before he performed, so that when he was performing, he could vomit out the key whenever he needed to. Houdini's career finally came to an end on the 31st of October 1926, or should I say Halloween, when Houdini was 52. A university student asked Houdini if it was true that he could take any punch in the stomach without feeling pain. Houdini said it was true, but before he could get ready, the university student randomly punched Houdini several times in the stomach. Houdini died a few days later from a burst appendix. For a man who was a trapeze artist, a champion cross-country runner, a great actor, and of course, incredible, or should I say, a real magician, being punched in the stomach is such an unexpected way to die. But as Houdini always said, There's still unknown as to what really enters a magician. Now, in honour of Houdini, I'm going to make myself disappear.